Yeah, I figured I'd stream real quick. I still have to film. Actually, I do have videos I could release already, but I want to finish the book I'm reading right now because it's pretty good. And I don't know, I just haven't had like time to set aside to do anything. Um, I don't know if I'm still burnt out. I'm like slowly getting over it, but I'm not like pressuring myself right now to oh, you got to do this, you got to do that. Like I kind of want to just let my mind like find the joy in reading, find the joy in streaming is always fun to find the joy in making videos, find the joy in the gym and training jujitsu and yeah, what? But yeah, um, just waiting for people to join now, I guess. The book I am currently reading is The Greatest Salesman. What is it? Yeah, it's The Greatest Salesman in the World by Og Mandino or OG Mandino. I have to figure out how to say it. Pilot from National Geographic. What do you mean? I'm confused. Is that an insult? Is that a compliment? What is it? I don't know the context. I'm pretty good. How are you? Can't complain. I'm like getting a little bit of a cold, so I've been like fasting today. Only eating vegetables. It's like brutal. Like I should be over it in like 2 days, but like I don't ever get sick, so like the tiniest cold is like so frustrating to me. Like I'd honestly rather be like full on sick than be like stuffy when I'm trying to go to bed. I feel like that's legit the worst feeling ever. I don't know if that's just me who feels that though. Rather 1v1 a tiger or a bear? That's a good question. I know bears. Like, is it a fight to the death or like? Because I know bears, if you scare them, they'll run away. Certain animals don't fight to the death. Dogs will. So dogs are like one of the most dangerous animals to encounter. Like a dog that's attacking you is probably worse than a mountain lion because a mountain lion will run away. I have no idea scenarios behind it. I watched Dragon Ball Z a little bit as a kid. Yes, you're allowed to like and subscribe. What is my name? It's Bino. I stay disciplined for the first 4 days of the week, but fifth day I'm lazy. I mean, it's just like you don't love doing the discipline. Like you have to love doing what you're doing. I think that's a big misunderstanding. Like if you can only be consistent for 4 days, only be consistent for 4 days, and try to ease yourself into the fifth. The scene has switched from the penitentiary to the basement. Yeah, we're moving up in the will. Hello, I'm from Indonesia. That's cool. What's up, Rick? Rick Hadavi. I hope I said that right. I'm sorry. P Diddy or Drake? Obviously Drake because he hasn't committed heinous crimes like Diddy has. But yeah, I'm pretty good. How are you? Who's your favorite character from the? I don't know. I feel like Piccolo's pretty cool. Um, I didn't watch when he like got like the super upgrade, like where he's like super strong. But I watched like an edit of it. And I was like, damn, I kind of want to go watch the show. What's up, Amira? What's up, Mask? At least they disciplined. I think discipline ebbs and flows. It's just find the lowest level of what you can stay consistent with and keep to that. Like sometimes if I don't want to go to the gym, I'll go to the gym, and if I don't want to be there, I'll just leave. You know what I mean? It's like I don't force myself to do horrendous things. I just do the bare minimum. Certain days you have to do the bare minimum. Certain days you just have to grit your teeth and just show up. And like just showing up is most of it. A lot of times, like if you don't want to work out, you just show up to the gym, you know, take a break, sit on your phone in the parking lot, and then a lot of times when you're not wanting to do something and you just show up anyway, that's when you find that those are the best sessions. Your voice is very slow. Like it's I'm not talking loudly, or what are you talking about? What's with the white hood? It's cold. I don't know what to tell you. You need to put in work every day. You don't necessarily. I think if you're not putting in any work, you don't need to do something every day. Just make it so that you're consistently doing something. Like this work mindset, like that's a surefire way to burn yourself out. Not saying that's not going to get you anywhere, but I think if you're struggling with discipline, just do a little bit. Just do a little bit of work every day. You someone have the look of Chris Evans. Thank you. I guess I don't. Is that a good thing? How's your Christmas? I did get one's books. Come on, you should know that. That's like my number one gift I give to people. My Christmas is pretty good. I got like a good amount of money for bookstores. So yeah, I actually filmed a video yesterday of me picking out books. So I'm gonna try to edit that together and make that somewhat interesting. But I think that might be a fun thing to start doing if I go and I know I'm gonna get like a bunch of books. Film me doing that and post it as like a vlog or something. You're Wong, thank you. I mean, if somebody is inconsistent with their behavior, if somebody year after year says they're going to get in shape, are you going to tell them that they should go to the gym 7 days a week? Or are you going to tell them, I'd rather have you go to the gym 1 day a week and build upon that? That's what you're trying to argue right now. Like, everyone should jump in 1,000% rather than gradually ease themselves in and do something that they're going to stick with for the rest of their life. It's not about doing something today that you're going to be able to stick to for a month. It's about doing something today that you're going to be able to stick to for the rest of your life. That's the difference. Work hard every day. Like that's not you can put in your best effort every day, but I'm telling you like a lot of people are really down and out. A lot of people are really down in the dumps and it's like telling them working hard is going to solve everything. It's like no, you got to ease them in. You got to be so just eased in that it's not a change to your schedule. The mind resists big changes. The mind resists anything that it's not used to. And, fitting 1 day a week into your schedule in the gym is better than trying to force yourself to do seven. Like it's so frustrating. Work hard, but take I mean like I think we need to I mean, if it works for you, awesome. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. Like, that's awesome for you. I'm just saying, like, the general advice I give is ease yourself into it. Do something that's comfortable. Do something that is going to be sustainable for you for the long term. Like, I mean, what I tell myself is different from what I tell from others. Your sweater looks, yeah, it's very comfy. That's why I'm wearing the hood. It's like, I don't know. I wish I didn't get this honestly because I feel like I'm gonna wear this one too much. This is your Captain Chris Evans. What? One day a week. I mean, it's not about showing gains, man. Like if the person's 400 pounds, do you want them being in the gym at least once a week, or do you want them never showing up? Because that's what happens with most people. Most people that try to do the New Year's resolution stuff, it's 2 weeks, their life gets hard, and then they stop. I want someone to show up, start making a little bit of gains, start just changing their mindset, start becoming more acclimated with this stuff, and actually want to do it. It's falling in love with the gym that's going to make the real differences. It's falling in love with meditating or reading or doing these things that are going to make the long lasting effects. Like we need people to love these things and do it for the rest of their life. That's what's going to do the things. I worked until I hurt, then spent a lot of time recovering. Damn, that sucks. No, I get what you're saying, but like you're just not listening to what I'm saying. If you want to show progress, yes, you need to do what you're saying. But if somebody is brand new, they must ease into it. I'm not going to ever advocate someone do something that is impossible for them to do. Take the least possible action that's going to make the biggest difference because it's always easier to build on a habit than just create a brand new one. I have strong opinions about gifting books. It's kind of like, yeah, we get it, you read. I guess what you're saying. The thing is, I don't gift books to people that don't read. I gift it to people that already read. Like half of my family members don't read, so I'm not going to get them books. Whereas the few that I got stuff for, they really enjoyed it. Nothing's impossible. I completely agree. I just think that, look, if somebody is not in the gym already, do you think it's going to be easy for them to immediately jump in, do it 5, 6 days a week, 7 days a week, whatever the fuck it is? Like, do you think that's going to be easier for them, or you think one day a week consistently for a year is going to be more reliable, more approachable for them? Like, it's just such a weird thing that you're a weird hill you're dying on. Like discipline is a great thing, but it's like where do you go if you don't have discipline? Like there has to be some starting foundation. There has to be something. Like some people are so down and out, some people are so depressed, some people are so unhappy that they don't have anything. They need something to cling on to, and it's like you got to start at the foundation. You got to start at falling in love with the habit, falling in love with whatever you're trying to do. What's up, Romeo? One day we can get McDonald's. I mean, dude, we're talking about people that aren't like, obviously, it's not a good thing. Obviously, they could improve, but it's about taking the first step. Most people don't take the first step. How do you not understand this? Like, take the first step in your life, take the first step to doing something different. Like, why are you dying on this hill? I genuinely don't get what you're trying to say. Like, the habit that you can build on for the rest of your life is something that will change your life. Open what? What's up, Megan? Just banning that. First step is trying to be healthy. Exactly, we agree. But it's like someone that's never done anything in their life, someone that's never done anything in terms of health. Are you going to discourage them from doing something positive, or are you going to cheer them on? You know what I mean? Like that's what you're trying to say right now. You're subscribed. Usually I don't give people mods that ask. If I see you consistently, I will. Internet people. I think everyone's unhinged, honestly. Everyone is like we're advocating for the same thing. We both want everyone to do as good as possible for themselves, but it's just like the stubbornness I'm trying to. Yeah, exactly. Don't hurt yourself in the gym. I feel like we agree. And again, this is not what I advocate for myself. Like I have a different set of rules for myself, but you can't hold everyone to the same standards you have because they haven't gone through and they haven't So yeah, I think really the only thing that matters in terms of the gym is consistency. Like it's very frustrating like the people that are like, "Oh, well this exercise gives you 10% more activation of your try." Like that shit's weird to me. It's just like keep showing up. Keep having fun, keep falling in love with it. First step is first step. Yeah. First step is the hardest part though. Most people never take the first step. Like think of how many people you've heard in your life tell you, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it's like they never do it. It's always the first step that is the most, challenging, the most intimidating. Just finished Atomic Habits. I think Atomic Habits is a good book. It's just, I think a lot of the stuff's like intuitive. It definitely could be used in addition to like other stuff. Like I think if you already have some sense of discipline, it's not groundbreaking stuff. But if you start with nothing, it's really a good book in terms of that. But the way it's talked about and how much it's sold, it's more so like sad to see that people need such basic information. Yeah, I mean, a lot of stuff we pay for, we shouldn't have to. So I know exactly what you're saying. 3 days a week. Yeah, I mean, I think the bare minimum 3 days a week is like if you show up consistently, that's a good thing to do. Like if you really don't have much time trying to show up 3 days a week, you'll make progress over time. Have you been gifted any books for Christmas? Yeah, I got this book for Christmas, The Greatest Salesman in the World, and then I got another one. I have no idea what it's called though. But I'm gonna try to finish this one today. It's not that long, so I only have like 50 pages left. Gaming books, that's cool. Yeah, 30 minutes a day of calisthenics will get you ripped. The only thing about calisthenics is I wonder, I haven't done enough research, but are there like do people that do calisthenics, do they ever work on legs? Because I feel like a lot of the ones I see, they look athletic, but they're never like massive. But I guess you could do like lunges and some form of like wall sits, squats, and running. I think that could get you pretty. But I don't know. It might not balance out in terms of the leg size. Like me personally, like I need to do so much more for my legs than my upper body. Like my upper body days are nothing compared to my leg days, and my legs still look small. So, is there like a good way to work your legs without weight though? I really can't think of any. Yeah, there we go. Nobody. Wow, you guys were banning them as a legs are easy. I don't. It's I don't know. I'm really tall, so my legs just don't grow, or not that they don't grow, but it's just like my I mean, this is even with everything else. Like my muscle beds are so elongated that like I feel like it's gonna be like years before it looks like I'm you know, in very good shape. Inconsistency and lack of discipline comes automatically when you see millions of other. Yeah, but comparison is the thief of joy. Like even if you compare yourself to who you were yesterday, even if you compare yourself to, people that are worse off than you, like it's always going to make you unhappy. Like whenever you look outside yourself, you're going to find something you don't have, and you need to just accept what you do have. Accept that you're making progress, accept that you're having fun, accept that, you know, who you are today is stronger than who you were yesterday. I think that's a lot of it. Yeah, body weight squats though, I have like 200, 300. I guess that would get the job done. Maybe even just with a dumbbell. I don't know. Maybe I should try that one day. Just doing a calisthenics leg day. I feel like that could be pretty fun. Like trying to just destroy my legs without any sort of weight. Or just do like lunges for like 2 miles. Stretch the legs, works them out. Yeah, I guess a little bit. Technically, all lifting is stretching under load. Yeah, no problem, nobody. I see you here all the time. It's just like I sometimes I forget to give it. Like if I recognize people's names consistently, I really have to start giving them more mods because it's like I appreciate you guys, and it's like it's sometimes difficult for me to do multiple things. Proper form too. Yeah, okay. No, I love kettlebells. The problem is the kettlebells only go to 50 pounds at most gyms, and like kettlebell swings with 50 pounds, like I have to do like 50 of them for me to be tired. Whereas like if they had like a 70 or an 80, I think that'd be perfect. Won't subscribe till I see gains. I just have to go flex in the mirror. I love doing lunges when I'm running. I'll run a mile, then I'll do lunges for a quarter mile. Oh, that sounds awful. Damn. What came before the space time continuum? I think it's a paradox. It's nothing and everything. Flex? I'm not flexing. I don't feel like standing up. What's up, Kelly? How's everything? I mean, I also don't train for appearance. I train for performance. Most of my training is like functional training for martial arts. I can't really complain. I got like a little bit of a cold that I'm trying to get over right now. It's just like annoying. I think it's just because I'm breathing different air and my body's not used to it. Big Papa, you got a point. You got a point. No flexing. I'll start watching Avalanche. No, I'm not flexing. You ever experienced ringing ears in silence? I mean, you're probably listening to your music too loud. Yeah, that's not a good thing. It was I. It's just like a scene from the movie, but I can't remember what movie it is, but I don't know if this is true or not. But it said something along the lines of like when you hear ringing in your ear, that's the last time you'll hear that frequency. I don't know if that's true or not, but how's the weather? It's actually pretty nice today. Eating more than working out. Not me. I don't know. My problem is not consistency. My problem is I get like bored, and then I'll be stressed out about like other stuff. I'll be stressed out about like uh, just life responsibilities, and then I kind of lose my love for the things that I really enjoy. That's really what I was dealing with the past month. With I really didn't train any jujitsu simply for the fact that like the rest of my life was so crazy that I was taking time away from my hobbies, my passions. My problem is not consistency. I haven't missed a day in the gym in like years. Even when I'm not lifting, I go to the gym to stretch. Like I'm at the gym 7 days a week, pretty much. Like there's not a day that goes by where I don't have some physical activity. The average day for me is jujitsu and the gym. Like that's I don't know. Honestly, it's just to be able to train jujitsu. Do you think the Big Bang happened? I don't believe in the Big Bang theory. Come on. It's like it's called a theory for a reason. I mean, maybe it's possible, but I'm religious, so it's not. I don't fixate on one possibility. Like if you go back to old philosophy was focused on the impossible, focused on the paradox. Like there were certain parts of existence that could never be explained. The old philosophers didn't try to explain how we were created; they just had a reverence for it, and I think that's a better thing to embrace than looking at, oh well, this is the theory, everything came from one single particle that was the size of the top of a pin, and then everything randomly happened and it created everything you see now so perfectly that I could be streaming to you right now halfway across the world or wherever you are. Like I'd rather just not think about it and just accept things for what they are. Leaving the afterlife feels comforting. Yeah, I mean that's what a lot of it is. Or be visited by aliens? I don't think so. Well, no, I'm not lifting heavy 7 days a week. I used to, and then I got really injured. I was getting like consistently injured like once a week, and then just keep going. I can't do that anymore. But like, I don't know. You know how like the gyms have like ab workouts, like the machines, or they have like cables or like benches or like even like stretching stuff. Like I'll go for that stuff. Like I'll go for stuff to just make myself feel better so that my next week of training I'm not injured, I feel good, I feel like I can give my best effort. Dude, my jawline's already really good, I don't need to chew gum. Like that's probably my best characteristic, to be honest. Like I don't feel ringing outdoors when I'm on stage center. Are you, are you going insane or something? What's up, Skelly? No, I would never be a WWE star. I only do real fighting, I don't do fake fighting. That's just weird to me. I don't like it's weird how many people will watch like fake scripted wrestling. I guess it might be interesting if you're like looking at it like reality TV and you can kind of suspend disbelief, but it's weird to me the fact that like people kept watching after they found out it wasn't real. You're a boxer, that's cool. Yes, it's fake. How did you not know WWE is fake? Please tell me you're joking. There was like a famous court case like what 20, 30 years ago, maybe longer. I don't know exactly when it was, but basically the WWE had a release that it's scripted. There's no way you're just finding this out now. Like you're a fully grown adult and you think like all of these like storylines are real. Come on. Boxing wishes they could do that. I mean, boxing's rigged too. There's a reason that the government had to get involved with boxing. It's the same thing with MMA. Like, there's only a few sports that have to be sanctioned by the United States government or other governments. It's simply because, like, they're so rigged, they're so corrupt. Yeah, WWE's skill, like, it is very impressive. Like all the flips, all of the acrobatics they can do. Um, I don't know. It's just like I watch MMA, I train MMA, and it's just like that's real to me, you know what I mean? Whereas like WWE, it's definitely a interesting thing to do, but it's like performative dance. It's interpretive dance to me, you know what I mean? Yeah, the mob control boxing, they probably still do. How am I eating what are you talking about? You literally have never seen me in real life. You don't know who I am. How do you think I'm eating too much? That's crazy. Meanwhile, Spain, men fighting bulls, yeah. That's crazy. I've never read the 50th Law. I probably won't ever read it. I don't know. I like Robert Greene's books, but they're hard for me to read now because like Robert Greene's he does have an interesting perspective, but at the same time, it's like you can also just read Jung, you could read Nietzsche, you could read you know Camus, you could read all of these great minds, and it's like you can't really compare to these people. What's up, Malik? You recommend I read it? I mean, maybe at some point. It's just I got so many things on my plate right now that I want to read, and I don't care about 50 Cent. I don't listen to rap. I don't enjoy that sort of like culture. It's not interesting to me. It's not compelling. Maybe at some point I don't know. I think I could get much more insights from other things. Reading doesn't bring gains, I guess. It's just fun though. I mean, you can also train your mind the same way you train your body. But yeah, I don't know. I feel like the more I read, the less interested I am in anything that was written in this century. It kind of just like reads as if there's like no depth. It's very shallow. It's very like for profit. Whereas back in the day, I think a lot of books were motivated by influence. What's up, Scotty? Why do you want me to convert so bad? I have a few books by Rumi that I'm gonna read very soon. What do you do for work? Don't worry about it. Yeah, I'll read those books by Rumi pretty soon. He was a Sufi. Um, I don't know. It seems interesting so far from what I've seen, but yeah. Come to India, maybe one day. For me, you don't do anything till after games. We'll go for you. I mean, not everybody has to live their lives the same way. What are you talking about? I'm not a pilot. Where is this rumor starting from? I'm so confused. I don't take supplements. I mean, the idea of supplements, it says in the name, like if you eat a healthy diet, you don't need to take supplements. They should be in supplements to your diet. A lot of supplements are just like they're pushed so heavily because there's so much money to be made in it. Thanks, Mike D. Is that a compliment or is that an insult? I don't know. Some people would take that as a compliment. Some people would take that as an insult. No, why would I flex? I don't care. Like, I don't need to prove anything to anyone. Like, that's why would I flex? Compliment. Okay, thank you then. I mean, I think a lot of people are now finding out who that is, especially in my generation after the whole other thing. But I don't know, man. It's like it's such a stupid outlook. That's just what took the plane into the Atlantic. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, I review books. Yes, this is the result of 1 day a week in the gym. Today was the first day ever I went to the gym. Aren't you gonna congratulate me? You're not gonna cheer me on for my results and my progress and how I'm turning the corner in my life. You're gonna try to bring me down. Did you read the Bible? I've read parts of it. I'll see. The thing is, like, I find a lot of the allegory super insightful, but when I read it myself, I don't pick up on it. I don't get the historical context or the significance of certain things. So, like, there'll be a day and age where I pick it up and I read through it. I read through it a bunch of times, but right now I don't feel like I to get all the meaning. When did I say I sit on my phone at the gym? I was saying if I don't want to go, I'll sit in the car on my phone until I want to go in. Like, I won't leave the parking lot. Like, what? Like, do you not listen? But yeah, I don't know. Like, I've read parts of it, but like again, that's the extent of what most people have read. Um I don't know. To me, like the historical aspects of that book aren't as interesting as the metaphorical and allegorical. It's just my personal. Yes, I don't even go into the gym. Yes. What's up, Raja? How's everything? Yeah, if I was on the Titanic, I would have crashed into the iceberg to impress Rose. How many hours do you? Um, it depends. Like legs, it's like 2 to 2.5 hours probably. Chest is probably like hour to an hour and a half, and back's probably like same. I don't know. Like my back, I can feel really easily, so it's really easy for me to like get a good workout in. Chest, it's harder, so I gotta spend a little more time on that. And my legs, like, I mean, think you're on your legs all day, so you gotta spend way more time with them. Um, I don't know. And also, when I try to lift legs, I try to rehab certain injuries as well. So I try to focus on like weaknesses and try to do full range of motion stuff. So it's a little more difficult to do that. Yeah, there we go. Nobody's shamelessly shilling me. Gyno is really just like a hormone imbalance. Um, you could go get the surgery if you want to really do that. I wouldn't suggest that. It's a lot of just diet. Like really just focus on cleaning up your diet. Like think of the foods that are very hard to digest and stop eating them. Anything that doesn't agree with your stomach, don't eat it. Like eat a lot of fruits and vegetables. Try to stay away from processed foods. That's gonna go a long way. Gym for babies, calisthenics is way better. I really got to get more into pull-ups and dips. I feel like if I really just did only dips, my shoulders would be so much healthier. The gym's lifting heavy weights. Eh, I don't know, because I feel like anyone that lifts heavy weights, it's just like I have a lot of powerlifting friends, and they can't really do anything else. Like anyone that I know that powerlifts, like they don't have the time or energy to train martial arts to do other things. It comes at a cost to their cardio. They don't, it takes a lot out of you to be so focused on pure strength, and you can't really have fun with your training. It has to be so disciplined. It can't, like when powerlifters lift, they have to stay in within certain ranges, within certain weights. They have to do it based off of how much energy they exert. They can't max, more than like once every few months, or it's gonna, you know, hurt their overall progress. Yeah, no, I know you're messing with me about converting. I was just joking too. I mean, I'm honestly open to anything. If anything is followed by that many people, I think there has to be some good aspects of it, and I think there has to be some compelling reasons. So it's like, at the very least, I'll read it and see the correlations, or I'll read it and I'll see, certain arguments against my own faith to strengthen it. Like I think that's I think that's really just doing your due diligence. Like, I mean, one of the strongest arguments for atheists is like you're only this religion because you were raised in this household, you were raised in this culture, and it's like, why don't you go out and prove them wrong? Why don't you go out and find why you are a Christian, or why you are a Muslim, or why you are Jewish? Like, why don't you go out and say, "Oh, I read all of these other texts. Oh, I read my own text. I really agree with this belief. I really feel this in my heart that this is the truth." Like, it's just basic due diligence. I don't see why more people don't do that. So many people are so closed off to so many ideas that they, really prevent themselves from formulating the best and strongest argument. Your girlfriend's not girlfriend. Women don't suffer from gynecomastia. What are you talking about? What? I'm so confused right now. What? Like what? Gynecomastia is like male tissue breast. That's literally what it is. I just I just don't know what to say to that. But yeah. You sure it's your girlfriend, man? Or you sure it's not Damn, Megan's really going after him today. That's fine. I don't know, they won't currently working on Eternal Life Force. That's interesting. What's up, Ashgar? Okay. I'm not Muslim now. Some call it Reiki. That's really like Eastern ideology. Not putting a name to God. That's like Buddhism, Taoism. Those religions claim to be non-theistic, but it's almost like the paradox. It's like they don't see a God; they see it in everything. That's kind of it. They see nothingness as everything, and I think it's really a compelling argument because it's like if there's something that created everything, if there's something that created the entire universe, like would it have a corporeal form? Would it be in the image of a man? Would it be in the image of something, or would it be in everything? I think that's interesting. Yeah, I think a lot of Islamic stuff gets a bad name because you only hear about the extremism. You only hear about the politi- politicas politi- oh my god, the political system. I don't know why I can't say that word. Um, politi- oh my god, I'm stupid right now. Um, but yeah, you only hear about like certain aspects of it. You don't hear about the Sufis. You don't hear about some of the more esoteric interpretations. And I think those are very interesting. And I think those have like more merit in the world we are in today. But unfortunately, like even like the Catholic Church is it's an institution. It's not a faith. It's an institution. It's about power. Like, why is the Pope coming out and saying things that are contradictory to a lot of the beliefs? Why is he, kind of becoming an activist? Like, what is this? You know what I mean? It's like Is it really about faith or is it really about power? Issue. Everything in the universe is because of science. Okay. What creates science? What compels science? What is like why is when you drop a rock, why is it always falling at the same rate? Why are there certain laws of the universe? Why are there certain aspects that can never be broken? What defines that? What sets that? You went through the Vatican vault. I don't think you did because you wouldn't be talking to me right now. If you went to the Vatican vault, like I'm pretty sure, um, yeah, I don't think you'd be in the public eye. What's up, Mark? How's everything? Yeah, I think everyone wants to go to the. Oh, you said you wanted to. I thought you said you did. All right, man. It's sorry I read one chat wrong, and the entire time I've been reading. I don't know what you're talking about. The Colorado football. I don't know what you mean. No, I mean if you were part of the church, you can go into the archives, but like you're not allowed to speak about them afterwards. I think it's like you got to be very high up in that organization to even touch that, and is it worth you know probably going missing to reveal that sort of information. You need to go shopping, retail therapy. Damn. See you, Megan. Where's the vault? It's underneath the Vatican. Yeah, I'm doing pretty good right now. Can't complain. Mark, did you like that video? The blindfolded one. What's inside it? Uh, it's conspiracy. I don't know if this is historical. I have no idea if this is like a respected opinion, but a lot of people believe that the Library of Alexandria was burnt down, and the ideas to create the pyramid, the ideas to create those older pieces of technology, those older, works of art were stored in there, and that's why we haven't seen stuff like that. That's why we haven't seen more of the older technologies, the older ideals, the older things, because there was a shift, and there was a shift towards science instead of the spiritual. Should go and visit a mosque and talk with some Muslims there. Maybe at some point. Giving life meaning is much harder than chalking it up to what we see or what we can prove in. Yeah, I think a lot of people go the science route because it's an easy route out. Like, I mean, I was talking about this earlier. Like listen to any Neil deGrasse Tyson interview when they ask him like a serious question about reality, about existence, about meaning, about purpose, and he just goes, "Well, we'll find it one day." And it's just like that dude's entire life is like hopefully explaining things, so hopefully he finds an answer. And the truth is like there will never be complete explanation. There will never be a complete answer as to why we're here, and we just have to be okay with that. We just have to be okay with the fact that like every single accomplishment ever will eventually fade, and we just have to make it. We just have to find fulfillment. We just have to find happiness in the day to day, in the monotony of life. Yeah, Mark, if you see me blindfold, you better run. What's up, Georgie? Yeah, it's just weird to me. Like, I don't get like the science code. I don't get like the idea that we can explain away absolutely everything. Like, science can't explain consciousness. It never will be able to, but people will spend billions of dollars every year to try to figure it out. It's like, I don't know. It's very weird. Not like saying to be a defeatist, not saying like we can't pursue these questions, but thinking that the more we discover that we're going to eventually hit something, like The more you think you know, the less you know. The more you discover, the less you actually figure out. Like, I mean, prior to Isaac Newton, people couldn't explain gravity. After Isaac Newton, everyone thought it was solved. Then came Einstein, and we find out about, gravity controls, or gravity is controlled by mass, and mass can control time, and time is also controlled by speed. And it's like all of these weird things. Like, our conception of gravity is much different than it was 100 years ago or 1,000 years ago. Like, you know what I mean? It's like we'll always discover more, and we'll always discover how little we know. Yeah, energy, vibration, frequency. Perfectly said. What are you, Tesla over there? Is this the right meeting? I have no idea. Maybe. Can't believe you, Mark, letting me down. How long have you been albino? My whole life. Damn, you disagreed so much you had to say it twice. But is living life worshiping? Is living life righteously? Isn't that worshiping? Isn't that appreciating? Like, if you appreciate every single day, is that not worship? I'm cute, thank you. What is the first word you ever spelled? Probably my name. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's my name. Because when we were learning the alphabet in whatever grade, I remember writing my name and being like, oh, that's my name. But yeah, that's weird that I remember that exactly. Bringing back repressed memories right now. Should read the Bible. I've read parts of it. Yeah, I think a lot of people go the science route and then like that's the end all be all. And it's weird to me, like science used to be used to explain the nature of God, and then it went away from that aspect and became completely the opposite to try to disprove God. And I think they have to go hand in hand. I think science without spirituality is a recipe for a purely material life, and spirituality without any sort of material life is, going up in the wilderness, going up in the mountains, and never talking to anyone ever again. I guess I'm not reading hard because I don't get paper cuts. Damn. Could it be that aliens created human beings? No. This is not. We're not one of the channels that talks about the Anunnaki. I don't believe in that nonsense. Um, Perhaps if your conception of aliens is somewhat aligned with God, maybe. But again, it's like I don't think these are questions that are going to ever be answered. So it's like stupid to like go back to ancient scrolls and oh, the Anunnaki create like that shit's stupid to me. Damn, it took you till nursery school to spell your name. What's up, Amber? Pop up books. I'll create one just for you. Just have to write the book. Cat in the Hat's gonna have nothing on the book I write for you guys. Should I actually make a pop up book? I feel like it might be hard to manufacture though. I guess it could be done if you spend enough money. I'm trying to think about the logistics of that though. I haven't seen a pop up book in years though. How long have we been doing this for? 49 minutes. I'm starting to get a little tired, starting to get hungry. Probably stream again later. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out with me. Thank you guys for having an interesting discussion. Thanks for the argument in the beginning because I think we got a lot out of it. And yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one.